90 degrees Fahrenheit mountain hiking. My name is Lauren. This is my T Connection Live. Where typically I have tea in front of me, but I just don't think I can do a rooftop tea session later. It's so hot. Day 3 of a fast. People are like, hey Lauren, why are you always talking about your fast? You know, is it because you think you're better than other people that don't fast? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It actually just helps me stay accountable. The first 2-3 days of a fast are difficult. But yeah, I've been kind of chubby for years. And although I lift weights regularly, body fat has been high. And I found it's just easier for me. Everyone's really militant about their diets and stuff. So I'm not suggesting this would work for anybody else, but for me, it's been easier for me to cut fat while just losing maybe a little bit of muscle. By just not eating for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days at a time. And that's been really effective for me, just drinking tea. Tea's really effective for that. Really nice view here. And Polar, what's up, man? Thank you for stopping by. I bet the stream quality is low. I think it's my VPN. I'm looking to get a residential proxy, see what that does. Like, that's a 5G tower right there. But it's my VPN is what's doing network interference. But yeah, just a beautiful day. And hot. And hope everyone's doing well. Gosh. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to start making some changes with the VPN. I need to just message their customer service too. I mean, I'm a great customer. Hopefully they can give me some better options. Anyways, hope everyone's doing well out there. And yeah, fasting works for me to cut fat. Usually a 5-day fast. I can shed about 5 pounds of fat. And I keep working out and I keep hiking and stuff during the fast. And for me, I don't take any electrolytes or anything. Some people are like, you should take, sodium and potassium and magnesium. But I don't do any of that. Maybe if you were like going for a longer fast, you might want that. And like the pinned thread on Reddit, they all advocate. And there's a lot of people selling, electrolyte supplements. But, fasting is like the oldest game in the book. And, in my opinion, for me, I don't need anything. And so, yeah, for 5 days or less, or 6 days or less. And so I just work out normal and just drink tea. And I think tea actually does have some tiny amounts of micronutrients. So if you're slogging, throwing back the tea, you might be getting like a tiny amount of like potassium or something. I don't know. It's probably negligible. I'm not a doctor. Dropped out of high school and college. Hey, wow, look at all these people. Beast like it drippy. Oh, thanks, Beast like it drippy. Dankong is greater than Yancha. Yeah, I tend to agree, man. That Dansong aroma. Thanks, Anne Marie. She said you can do it. Thanks. And Beast like a drippy is having a bad day. Man, how long you been walking? Yeah, so I've been walking a couple hours. All right, now this whole hike to get back to my house takes about 2.5 hours. I'm like almost 2 hours into it. I eat cereal called Nutri-Grain. Yeah, that's interesting. I've had Nutri-Grain. Cool. Paul, you're so negative. You can do it. You can do it. Usually just hang up and like our areas. And oh my God, you can walk. Hey, Shuriken Zone's here. Hey, man. We're just doing a morning sweat session hike. So sweaty. But that's how I know it's good for me, right? Yeah, Shuriken's here. Yay! Yeah, this guy's always fasting and he's still fat. What's going on there? Play a game on your phone while you're walking. I don't have any games on my phone. That would probably destroy me if I had video games on my phone. I had to uninstall Steam and everything from my PC. And I don't watch TV or I don't have Netflix or any of that shit. I'm like, it's like nightmare mode. You know, no porn, no entertainment watching, no video games. Yeah, I mean, I love games, and I'll like get addicted to games. You know, I grew up gaming a lot. I grew up watching like every movie and every video game. But you know, I'm in my mid-30s now, and it's time to like make it happen. I'm just tired of being a broke. Thank you, Shuriken Zone. It wasn't always, and I still have like relapse days, but I'm just working hard on it. And you look around today, and everyone's just like their neck muscles. They have like major neck imbalances, or like the back of the neck being stretched to look down, and then like there's like an atrophy on like the front of the neck from craning over a phone for like hours. Yoga, man, I think yoga is gonna have like a huge resurgence as like the millennial generation starts to get old. The millennials, like, we're the first generation that like we saw that transition from no phones to phones all the time. So we're gonna be the first ones with like the major and like the access to hardcore porn every day since we're like, you know, 10 years old or something. So it's like we are like this guinea pig generation, the millennials, where we'll be the first to see like age-related declines related to that. But you know, there's all sorts of benefits too. So I'm not like anti-technology or anything. But anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Tea. You know, I like tea because, you know, it's the same tea they were drinking 100 years ago. And it's just some good stuff. Yeah, I might have some more agrochemicals these days. But, you know, there's also improvements in processing and stuff to keep it cleaner. So, and there's I don't know about the science, and there's so many scientific studies about tea. I still haven't put together the whole playlist, but I did like 100 analyses of tea studies. You know, most of them have like a conflict of interest because they're funded by some, you know, Chinese government agriculture university or something. And obviously they want to support the tea industry growth. So, you know, take it all with a grain of nitrogen fertilizer. But yeah, I think in general it's pretty clear that tea is healthy. And so yeah, I think despite maybe some added pollution these days, and actually China's pollution's going the other way now, despite the coal production like going up, the overall industrial like pollution's gone down, which is great. Tea regions in general are usually spared of it because they're out in very rural areas, away from heavy industry. Anyways, I don't know where we're going with this conversation. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me read the comments. Okay, someone said so cute. Aw, thanks, Anne Marie. She said I was cute. Spino dude, what's up, bro? Anne Marie said, oil, where do you afraid you could for me write notes the 2 a.m? Okay, well, don't really sure what you mean there. Polar said Pilates is huge. Pilates. I think Pilates was really big in like the 80s. It's like a aerobic, it's like jumping around aerobic stuff, right? Have you heard of GOTUS? No, I haven't. By the way, your dog is so cute. Oh, thanks. This is a kind of cool view. So this whole road like collapsed here, and then they're like stopping the erosion with this new drainage system. But yeah. Thanks, Anne Marie. This is masala. Masala chai, like Indian masala chai. Because he was actually born when I was in India. Kind of a crazy story there. But yeah, I spent about 4 months in India on 2 different trips. That place is a trip, let me tell you. Not for the amateur adventurist, especially if you show up there alone in the middle of the night when you're like 24 years old. That was a bad decision. A little bit traumatizing, actually. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Yeah, like my then girlfriend, my now wife, but girlfriend at the time, she went to India, and I was like finishing like some teaching contract, and then so she went first. She was going to a yoga studio, and I just like showed up like a week later into like Delhi at like midnight. Like I didn't know anything. It was really interesting. Hey, the Shuriken Zone. I need to skip out early, unfortunately, but I hope everyone has a great one. Drink plenty of tea. Shuriken Zone, you said it, brother. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just you popping by makes the stream worth it, bro. And I'm gonna drink a lot of tea today. Use it to trick my mind into thinking I'm eating food. I don't know, man. It just seems like the tea makes a fast so much easier. Like I've done fasts with no tea, and but only for like 3 days or something. The first 2-3 days are the hardest, but it seems like the tea just does it. The tea seems to make it so much easier, and it's 0 calories, so it's still technically a fast. Polar, he's like hyper minimalist guy. Eats raw meat and stuff. He thinks tea is poison water. Just because logic dictates he goes with his instincts. Polar, that's funny. Hyper minimalist dude. You guys ever watch Alex Becker? He talks about, he has like a playlist on one of his channels. He's like a nightmare mode, which is like no FAP and no dopamine. It's like nothing in your apartment. It's like no social media. You know, if you use social media for business, you just like have like these apps and stuff that like, or not apps, like no phone. It's like no phone, no FAP. And then it's like you have like news feed blocking extensions. So like even if you go on YouTube, like you don't see any recommendations. You go on Facebook, you don't see the feed or anything. It's just like no dopamine mode. And so like your brain, it kind of helps you wire your brain to like, you know, get reward for like doing your work and stuff. You know how like if you're in like if you watch TikTok videos for like a week, you like it'll be really hard for you to like read a book for 2 hours. Anyways, I'm not like, this is nothing new. I think we're all pretty familiar with like dopamine detox and stuff. I don't know, are we? Like we all live in like these little online bubbles. What little bubble are you guys part of? Like we're all part of the tea bubble here. But there's like a lot of other, you know, kind of areas of interest. Polar said, okay, so, oh, okay, a lot of messages. Wow, so many messages. See you, Shuriken. Yo, Shadow King, what's up, dude? Buddy boy, 2026, living in the future, that guy. It's 2 in the morning out here. Wow, and Maria, go to sleep. Spino dude, my girlfriend texted me saying oil up. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Yodas is getting really popular right now. I don't know what that is. What's GOTUS? Oh, on TikTok in the health space. Okay. I'm from the United States. Originally from San Diego. Born and raised. So I'm Mexican. I'm not Mexican. But I grew up really close to Mexico. And, the first time I went to jail was in Mexico. uh, I think it's important to be aware of what's going on and what everyone's seeing. Maybe. I think it depends on kind of what stage you're at. Sometimes it's important to just block out everything. I mean, there's so much noise out there. Like if you are on your mission and you know your path, you know what you have to do, then it's best to just simplify right down, close off all variables, do the same thing every day, wear the same clothes every day, eat the same food every day, don't talk to people, don't leave your apartment, and just work. But there are other parts of life when you want like creativity and new stuff coming into your life, and in that case you like go outside and eat different foods and stay up late. And it was like, for me at least, this is what you study like Sam Ovens, he's into this stuff. He has a bunch of like old videos from like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, when he was building not when he was building, when he was making money with consulting.com. Yeah, totally. It's like and like founder focus if you're like an entrepreneur. This can rolling. She's just going after it. Oh, she got it. These guys getting some bricks here. See you, Spino dude. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, it's summer break here in China, so there's a lot of people on the mountain now. Usually it's just me this early. As you, we should minimize all outside influence that prohibits creativity. But to put creative ideas well, and you need to understand how your solutions perform with people. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like there's two modes. There's like just like maximum work, and then there's like maximum creativity. And they're like different. And I don't even like do this super strictly. I'm like an amateur at it still. But the idea is like if you know exactly what you have to do, you just work every day and you minimize all decisions and new stuff. And then if you want like creativity and stuff, then you would let this new information in and maybe switch things up and not be so rigid with your schedule. Meet new people. But the point I'm at right now is just say no to everything. Like people invite me to dinner, no. People want to do this, no. Unless it's going on like a tea trip or shipping tea in Hong Kong, like I don't even leave my apartment or exercise. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well out there. And yeah, it's a pretty busy little mountain this morning because of the holiday. Yeah. Polar, thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. And I'm sorry I haven't like organized the Discord yet or anything. I've actually just been really crunching through a bunch of like old stuff. When like something grows, there's all this mess and debt that it leaves behind it. And not debt and like money debt, but debt and like just like messy. Like I have a folder from IT Connection in my Google Drive that has like 50 documents in it. It's like totally unorganized. So it's like, and I don't even have like one master spreadsheet for all my tea inventory yet. Like I've just been like running gun, like just quick and dirty, shooting from the hip. But like just over like the past week, I've been like going back and like organizing content, and like I had like almost 200 gigabytes of 4K footage from some tea trips, and I finally got that all parsed out into the respective folders. And so I'm just like going back and cleaning up all like the launch mess. Like I started the website back on October 26th last year, and so it's just been like a pile of mess building up. And then it's like my video output dipped, and like I've just been like struggling under this massive like time debt and mess. It's like, these are like first world problems, right? Like, I've got so many files in my folder. It's like okay, let's. These aren't real problems. These are manufactured problems. Well, it's a problem for the business because the business needs like clean systems, and I need to be able to think really cleanly. Anyways, let's not turn this into a weird thing. Okay. Like this week, I've completely shut down and locked myself in my room and started a bunch of new projects. I take breaks though. Awesome, Polar. Polar, sounds like you're crushing it, dude. And you're a young man too. See, man, when I was like mid-20s, like the only projects I had, well, I tried a bunch of stuff, but I never stuck with anything. I was trying to sell on Amazon, and I was trying a bunch of stuff. Nothing worked. I didn't stick with anything for any sort of time. I'd be like niche hopping, you know, like, oh, doesn't work for me. I'm trying something else. Shiny object syndrome to the max. Grass is always greener, that kind of stuff. But dude, I think it's awesome you're like doing projects and stuff. Like, hell yeah, man. That's awesome. You'll probably be a lot further ahead than me when you're 35. Because I don't think you're a degenerate alcoholic. And that was really setting me back. Awesome. I don't know if you know who Steve Wynn is, but he's a big Vegas founder. Yeah, I think I worked at is he the Wynn Hotel guy? I did security at a Wyndham hotel in San Diego when I was younger. Is that Steve Wynn? I don't even know. Maybe just the same name. Even to this day, the more I look into my own business, the more terrified I become. Dude, I haven't even started any meta ads or anything, but I started reading about how like all these people have their meta ad accounts banned and stuff. And I started having like panic attacks yesterday because I'm actually taking the course right now. The Meta Certified Social Media Marketing Associate certification. Like I'm taking that course right now because I want to start some meta ads. And I was just getting like terrified about like my ad account getting shut down. I don't even have an ad account yet. So it's like, this is like not good. You know, the Stoic philosophers, they're like, you know, don't worry about something before you have to worry about it because that's just a waste. And so I just had to stop myself so many times yesterday. I was like researching like how I need to use like a residential proxy and just all this complicated shit. And all this stuff to avoid having account problems. Because I tried doing some like advanced like shipping label purchasing through some like ShipStation and stuff. And my account like was getting locked and stuff. Even though I was using a dedicated IP VPN, it's having problems. But I think it was because, you know, all these program systems are so sophisticated now that they even if you're using like a stealth protocol or something like that, your DNS leaks are all plugged up. Like there are still systems that can detect VPN traffic, even if like right now the systems, you know, there's like this battle, right, between like the systems that detect fraud and then the actual fraudsters. Like there's like this battle. So right now it seems like the fraud detection is like winning. I think, because like normal people get like accounts locked and stuff. It seems like everything's super sensitive. So yeah, I was just like freaking out about that. Anyways, it was really stupid. I'm gonna stop talking about it. Even to this day, the more I look into my own okay. Video output has been fine. What? I was gonna say the new videos have actually been great. I can tell you're using a better camera. And energy's been good. Vincent said I look like Whoopi Goldberg. You mean the new live streams? Ah, thanks, Polar. Yeah, this is the coolest business I've ever had, man. It's just so in alignment with like who I want to be, like where I want to go. It seems like all my other business failures, and I have a lot, but none I put as much time into. There was a lot where I just like put like 100 hours in and then just gave up. I have like 5 of those. Oh, the Instagram vids, you like them? Yeah, ever since like 3 months ago or whatever, everything's shot on an S23 Ultra now, and that's better. Except for this live stream, these are on a Chinese phone, a less expensive one with a low quality Sony sensor. Spino Dude is back. Thanks, Polar. I'm trying to clean out all my, like organize all my systems and then get back to 2 videos a day consistently. That's like, and a live stream. Anyways, I'm gonna kill the stream there. Thanks so much for stopping by. Polar, always nice to talk to you. You sound, bro. Yeah, I feel you about that. Spent whole nights on shit I'm probably never gonna think about again. It's the power of the internet now, man. We can just like nerd out on anything for as deep as we want to go to the rabbit hole. All right, dude, I'm gonna let you go. And thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks, bro. Awesome.